The most empowering thing I've ever done is also the bravest thing I've ever done, and that is to stand up to my biological father. I'm 28, and my whole life I hadn't told him how I felt about him and what he'd done. He'd basically rejected me over and over and over again. So he came into my life. He was there when I was little, left, came back when I was like 10 for a summer, and then left, came back when I was 13. And then I went over to his when I was 16. He lives in Canada. And throughout my adult life as well, it was just yo-yoing and then not hearing from him and not ever getting like a birthday card sent or anything. Just like he'd just disappear. And then it's made me really struggle with like anxiety and just like separation anxiety really badly, like with friends or partners. It's always made it harder for me to have relationships with men, just because I don't trust them naturally. Like I have to work really hard to trust them and trust that I'm good enough, that they're going to stick around, because of him leaving and coming back over and over and over again always made me feel like I was worth nothing, really. So I met up with him last November, and he thought, I don't know what he thought maybe we'd go out for dinner or something, I don't know. So he came all the way to Brighton, and I met him on the beach, and he said, let's go and find a restaurant. I said, no, we're not going to go anywhere. He went, I'm ill, I need to go somewhere inside. I said, I don't care, it's not going to take long. And I literally just took all the control and said, you're not my dad. You've come in and out of my life. You rejected me over and over again, and now I'm going to be the one doing it. Like, I'm in control. You've hurt me so much, and I can't take any more pain. I'm not dealing with it anymore. And you can't contact me anymore. We're done. We're done. And then it took me about 5 minutes, and I literally just walked away. And this was down on the seafront. I just, like, walked back to mine from, like, West Pier sort of area. And I was crying, but I was also, like, smiling, like making these sort of laughter crying noises and just saying like, I did it. Like people walking past me have been like, what the fuck is she on about? But I was just so proud. I really did feel that huge like empowerment feeling, because it'd been just this big thing that I'd never ever done, and I always needed to do it. So it was really terrifying, and I wrote down everything I wanted to say. I didn't like read it out. I just wrote it down and kept it with me, and knew that I knew exactly what I wanted to say, and I wasn't going to let him talk, because it was always excuses, always. And in the past, I've always forgiven him. So it's like, if you let him talk, you'll end up seeing his point of view or like whatever. And I was just like, nah, I'm done with it. I'm literally done. I don't need him. And then I went home and I rang my stepdad and just spoke to him and just told him how much I loved him and how he's my dad, and thank you for being my dad. And yeah, that's the most empowering thing I've ever done.
Baby.